What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at the recently released Bowman Chrome UEFA U21 Championship set from Topps. This is the light version and didn't actually have an official release from Topps, but this was canceled like we all previously thought. But it's finally getting re-released, I guess, and almost 2 years too late. No official release, and these did seem to drop on third-party websites for around like 50 to 60 bucks, if not less. But yeah, either way, we're here to show you guys what this product's all about. So let's get right into it, guys. If you enjoy this kind of content, want to see more, consider dropping a like down below and subscribing if you haven't already. Really helps out the channel, really helps us grow, and helps us put more content out there like this for you guys. And when you click on eBay search links on this page and make a purchase, it can result in us earning a commission, which also supports us in the long run as part of the eBay Partner Network. So let me show you guys all the sides of the box. So we should be getting, at least from what I remember, 3 numbered cards per box. This is going to be a 16x4 format, 64 cards total. Here's the front and here is the back. And time to get all the packs out. Obviously autos are not guaranteed like most light box formats. Those should probably be like 1 to 2 per case, and they are going to be the non-numbered black and white array waves. And yeah, the fact that this has like styrofoam in it tells you a lot about how old this product was is, or how long ago they made it. But yeah, in terms of base parallels, I'll put up a reference table on the screen for you guys to see what to expect. Unfortunately, since there was no official release from Topps, so we didn't get any odds or any official checklist. So we're going off the sell sheet at this point and like all the real world data that we've seen or gathered so far. But yeah, print run wise, I want to say they made anywhere between like 2,000 to 2,500 cases of these, and cases should have 16 light boxes. It's going to be 12 for hobby, but that's in that separate video. And yeah, no case hit info or like super rare inserts for these that we know of, but we do know that you can get dual autos at least, or 24 player booklet auto or autos. I don't know how many they made of those, probably just one. And yeah, golden ball die cut variations out of 49, but I haven't really seen any of those so far. Well, it's only been, I think, a few days since this is like starting to be sold online. But yeah, assuming they didn't scrap those, we should see those as the special cards. But all right, here's pack number 1. Without further ado, actually, let's wow, wait, this is crazy. The odds are actually on the pack, so this might help. I didn't realize this when I was making the video, so we might actually have some odds to look at the very beginning. At this point, you would have already seen them, but yeah, if you want to pause this and see all the odds, feel free to do so. But here we go, pack number 1, and it looks like we have a numbered card right off the bat, or maybe even 2. What is this? Do we get, maybe that's just an insert. All right, so Joshua Zirkzee. So we're going to see a lot of names that we recognize, a lot of the younger players. So this one is going to be out of 199, neon green, I believe. And there is Ryan Sessegnon and Aymar Cher. So probably looking at this, what is this first Bowman, and what is this like Bowman Chrome logo that we've seen? Now we've seen this in previous products before, like some of the Topps Chrome Juventus set, or maybe even, I don't know, was it in Liverpool? I'm sure it was in Liverpool. But all right, less glare this way. And yeah, we're gonna take this all in together. There is Cole Palmer. This is probably one of the chase cards, if not the chase card from this entire set. We will get into more detail with rookies here in a little bit. But yeah, wait, actually, let me show you guys the back of this. So this is the 1989 Bowman throwback design. And then if I didn't show, I think I did show you the back of these cards. That's kind of what they look like. So there's only a handful of players that you really are after in this set. 150 card. Actually, I didn't even know Brian Brobby was in this. Okay. So yeah, like I said, we don't have an official checklist. We don't, like, there's 150 players and we don't know what every single card is. So that's definitely something that we're going to kind of learn as time passes. But here's our first black and white array wave, and it is going to be Mitchell Bakker, who a lot of people have despised getting from 2020 products as a rookie, from like Merlin specifically. Whenever you see PSG, that's not the PSG rookie you want. But anyway, 16 packs, pretty standard for a Lite Box. And there is another unlicensed shirt. Wow, this guy's in the set too. I actually had no idea. So I didn't see a single one of his cards. So we haven't really fully discussed the rookie list, but I'm gonna have to change things up. And I mean, when we do talk about it on the screen, you guys will see all the updated names. Of course, the full list will be covered in the Hobby Box review, so definitely stick around for that. But I mean, just look at these cards. So obviously the same issue is in the set that we've seen in all of Topps's international releases. So this is actually, hold on. So there's like 3 things I want to say right now, but I'm going to cover this one first. So the fact that this doesn't actually have a name is kind of cool, but it's also kind of confusing at the same time. I mean, you're obviously going to have to flip it around to see the name of the player if you don't know who this is, but I think that's kind of a cool and not aspect at the same time. But what was I trying to say before that? Yeah, the whole licensing for the 4, or you know, some of the 4 top teams in the entire league, and there's Nico Williams. All right, so it wasn't actually fully confirmed if he was actually going to be in this. Quinn Timber, I actually thought that was Urian Timber. I was like, hold on, I didn't even read the name, but must be his brother or something, at least, if not cousin. But yeah, I guess we've seen enough maybe chase rookies to, I keep calling them chase rookies, but they're like prospects at this point. So we can, you know, kind of start with who to actually keep an eye out for. Obviously, the Bowman First logo comes from baseball, so it's mainly given to players who have like usually a first card with like Topps. So you're not going to see any rookie logos in the set. I'm sure you guys have gathered that at this point. But hold on, what do we have here? So, okay, Tia and Schulch. Pavel Schulch for Czech Republic. But our number 1 chase obviously is going to be Cole Palmer. With that Bowman First is going to be Nico Williams, Lois Apenda, William Saliba, and Rooney Bardugji. Initially, I had no idea that Rooney Bardugji was in the set, so I'm just now going to add him to that list. But you guys will obviously only see like 1 list in this entire set. And this is actually somewhat of an interesting, the title is more interesting than the card itself, the design. But so it says XI, which is 11 for Roman numerals and inevitables. So I'm guessing you're going to pronounce it 11 inevitables. So it's somewhat of a mouthful. But there's Zalewski. Actually, I had no idea he's in the set too. So that's what happens when there's no official checklist, or no one knows all the players. I might actually have to make a full checklist and put it on the website, breakfastcards.com, if you're not familiar. But here's another one of these unique inserts that I don't think we've seen before. Carry the flag kind of reminds me of Capture the Flag, but it's very different. I'm sure a lot of FPS players or some other of those games would kind of know exactly what I'm talking about. But another refractor. So we've only got 1 numbered card so far. I said we were going to get 3 per Lite Box. I think it's 4 per Hobby Box, but we still have quite a few packs here to go through. There's Middleton. So far it's been a mix of names that we've recognized, and for me personally, there's a lot of names that I actually, well, more often than not for me, it's been names that I haven't recognized compared to names that I have recognized. So, all right, we have Ruta Buga, or I don't know how you would pronounce that exactly in Dutch. I think I maybe did a somewhat of a German pronunciation there, but if you guys are from the Netherlands and you want to tell me how to pronounce that guy's name, comment down below. Tell me exactly how that name is pronounced. That was like the closest that I was ever going to attempt to pronounce it, but unless it's Wouter Burger, straight up like that. But there's Kali Muendo, unfortunately unlicensed. So a lot of the main rookies to chase from this, or like at least a big chunk of them, do not have any licensed uniforms. So we have yet to see another numbered card here. Hopefully we don't get one of those boxes that got shorted. There's Antonio Blanco going first, and a last pack. Very last pack. Haven't really seen much in terms of numberings, and here's our Aqua Shimmer, I believe. Oh, maybe it's because we got an auto. Well, That's definitely what we want to see. So let's set this one down. So we have an auto and a numbered card behind it. And our numbered card is unfortunately unlicensed. Eddie Salcedo for Italia. So again, so this is 90 out of 125 Aqua Shimmer. So Germany, England, Italy, and France are going to have those unlicensed kits. Pierre Kalulu over there. And yeah, let's see this last pack magic, hopefully. All right, Bowman first. That's a good sign. Can we see? I think that is Elliot Matazzo. Yeah, there we go. So he was on the sell sheet. At this point, I know when his first card started coming out, maybe like a couple of years ago, a lot of people were chasing his rookie cards. I believe they're rookie cards, but yeah, he's kind of fallen off of a lot of people's radar at this point. I mean, his position doesn't really help, but all right, there we go. We got an auto. We got two numbered cards, so let's do a quick recap here. So blue or aqua shimmer, and then a green. So this is out of 99, this is out of 125, and we got two of these Bowman 1989. Yep, 1989 throwback designs, Cole Palmer at least. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4 black and white array waves with some Chase rookie base here. But how do we actually feel about this set, guys? We typically don't put up the ratings on non-hobby box reviews from the same set, but you know, you'll definitely be able to see the rating, and that video should be coming or should be uploaded to YouTube in the next couple days. But for starters, I'm sure most of us, you know, were rolling their eyes a few weeks ago when we heard that this product was actually going to be released. So no idea why Topps has been struggling with, you know, a lot of super late releases, especially for Euro tournaments. So since it's specifically related to that, I'm guessing it's going to be like licensing issues and approvals and like all that stuff, most likely, but you never know. Anyway, most people aren't even gonna be touching these in my opinion, unless, you know, they can get them for super cheap, especially the light boxes, because they're not guaranteed not on. It doesn't seem like you're getting as many numbered cards as hobby boxes. But again, with, you know, another product being released so late, they could have definitely like changed some things up or aspects of this to kind of make it more enticing for collectors. Like, I don't know, something like lower pricing or like bundle deals or just like full licensing to begin with. Like if you're gonna wait this long, I'm guessing they made this a long time ago. They were just sitting on these boxes forever. That would be my guess. But yeah, I mean, other than that, the design itself isn't like anything too crazy to kind of like convince anyone like, oh my god, I gotta get this. The cards look amazing. It is a pretty decent design. The checklist could have definitely dropped by, you know, at least 50 players, if not more. And yeah, the top prospect on his own is, you know, unlicensed, like aka Cole Palmer, let alone a couple of like other big names that we mentioned earlier, like Saliba and maybe Madueke. Well, I don't even know if we mentioned Madueke. He'll be mentioned in the hobby box review, so you guys will see the full list there with like tier breakdowns and stuff. But I really don't know who's actually going to be after those unlicensed cards, especially the Cole Palmer ones. I'm sure there's someone out there for it, but it's definitely going to be like a niche within a niche. So an even smaller market than what we're used to seeing with like unlicensed, like full-fledged Euro sets. But yeah, expect to see these boxes sitting around for a long time, unless, you know, one of the prospects goes into GOAT status, which is, you know, highly unlikely, but you never know. But yeah, once again, when quantity is prioritized over quality, this is kind of the stuff that we can expect to see in the hobby, unfortunately. So it's kind of up to us to, you know, see if it's going to be a repeating thing or not. But anyway, that is going to be it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Thanks for watching. Stick around for more content, group breaks, and giveaways. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.